Hello and happy Big Saturday from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. Yes, I will have some things to say about this whole special master thing, but not today. Probably not tomorrow either. Maybe Monday. I got football on the brain. 11 a.m., Texas and Alabama. Yeah, just the sound of that gets you going for sure. But I want to get this on the record because this question has dominated all week and I'm tired of it. This whole, what would have happened if Colt McCoy hadn't gotten hurt in that national championship game against Alabama? Guess what? He did get hurt. It's called football. I really don't want to hear it. And then to use that as an excuse to let your entire program collapse for a decade after that, I really don't want to hear it. I have been privileged to be in attendance a couple of times when Texas beat Alabama, and it was really stirring. It's just not going to happen today, that's for sure. Boy, that's a big gamble that Lamar Jackson is making on himself, and I don't think it's necessarily a smart thing. By the way, I like Lamar Jackson. I want him to succeed. I want him to stay healthy. But you know, any player who hires himself as his agent has a fool for a client. And Lamar, right now, I got 3 words of advice for you. Don't get hurt. Don't you know that the other 31 teams in the NFL want to throat punch the Cleveland Browns for giving Deshaun Watson that $230 million guaranteed contract, because that's what's messing everything up. Okay, I know it's only one game, but if I were the Rams, I'd be concerned. They look bad, and they got multiple problems. They can't protect their quarterback. They can't get after the other guy's quarterback. They only got one place to throw the ball. I'm not convinced that Stafford's arm is okay. I would be concerned. And speaking of nobody to throw the ball to, Aaron Rodgers could be in real trouble. All right, so the Cowboys have these huge holes in their offensive line, but so do the Bucs, and that's why I can't really get a handle on this one yet. All right, you got all these stud young quarterbacks, especially in the AFC, but you know who nobody's talking about? Nobody is talking about Matty Ice, Matt Ryan. And if Matt Ryan is right, and there's no reason to think he won't be, the Colts could become instant monsters. Nobody's talking about the Titans either, and they're a pretty good team. All right, so I'm going to save the whole slate of NFL picks for tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, but I will give you this teaser. The Bears are going to upset the Niners, and the Niners are going to be very happy that they ultimately held on to Jimmy G, because he will be their starter in about a month's time. So if you're at radicallyrational.com, check out my college football picks for today. If you go over to the Our News tab and then you scroll down, you can see it. So I won't read all of them to you, but here are a couple of things. I had a friend who asked me in a friendly way yesterday, you making these picks with your head or your heart? I'm making these picks with my head, and here's proof. I'm picking Baylor, okay? My heart would never do that. And you know who's pretty good? And I see these guys every day. Incarnate Word has some really good football players, and yes, I do think they're going to upset Bowl Subdivision Nevada, and it is pronounced Nevada, this afternoon. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm going out on a limb on this one. SMU 83, Lamar 3. So I'm hoping it's a wonderful football day for everybody. This is kind of like Saturday one for me, because last weekend you still kind of had the Labor Day weekend feel. This is all ball all the time. Have a great Saturday. We are Radically Rational.